softball, but Big East softball the regular season. Today it's St. John's and the Creighton Blue Jays. Bianco stands at second after stealing the bag, after singling, and she won't get a chance to advance. The big strikeout from Pacino as Peyton Cody swings through it, and the Jays will head into the bottom of the first with no score on the board. It'll be Nielsen, West, and Wilson when we come back to the CU Sports Complex. Blue Jays softball is on Flow Sports. 3 base runners on with 2 away in the inning. First pitch swinging, and it's into right field. All the way into the corner now as Cody will give chase. Nielsen turns it on. She will round second on her way to third, sliding in safely and all the way to the dugout. Good backup for St. John's. A couple of players back there, including the left fielder Jess Bianco, who fields the ball. But that was a critical from the dugout. Checks the card, and we are ready to go as Katie Whitaker behind the plate today again. Deep drive to right field. That should do the job, although now it drifts in. Cody will come up throwing all the way to the plate. Around it is Nielsen, and they will say no tag, and a run scores for the Blue Jays on the sacrifice fly.
Oh, it was a close run play there at the plate. Nielsen had to take a little jog.
By then, as she faced Jenna Lawrence. Lawrence, a nice job yesterday in relief of Alyssa Bosley as the Blue Jays got the win, and a strikeout for Pacino, her second in a row, and her second of the game, both of them swinging. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cody has stayed alive with a couple of foul balls. That one floats in, and a strikeout looking for Jenna Lawrence. Great pitch, and it's out number 2. So the leadoff hitter is Sarah Crokin, the Jays' designated player. Croker's collected a hit on the weekend, and she will collect a hit here as a ball into right center field drops in front of Sydney Tatarski. And Croker will start things off on a positive note for the Blue Jays.
And then it just all went awry. And Alyssa Bosley came in as well as Lawrence gets the strikeout. And Jenna Lawrence, from Friday to Saturday to Sunday, she looked almost defeated in the circle on Friday. Just couldn't get anything going as she throws it in the nasty change again. Gets the strikeout. That's going to do it. Great half inning pitched by Jenna Lawrence, confidently getting this
on Friday.
This one hit high in the air, out toward left center, back to the wall. It's over the wall and gone. And Nielsen has her second home run of the weekend. So how about a triple and a home run in 2 at-bats for Kayla Nielsen? The score is 4-2.
I think Coach Wood told her as she passed her at third base, if you could do that with runners on, be much appreciated. And she got a little grin from her. That's not at all the conversation, but what a swing as she goes opposite field this time. And nothing anybody can do out in the outfield. Bianco Tatarski just looking up at it as it sails over the fence.
And Nielsen had a little stumble on the trot around first base.
And that's the conversation you see right here between Coach Wood and Nielsen.
Kayla Nielsen finishing off.
Regular ball game, right?
Dalton hits this one toward the outfield. That's going to get to the wall in left center. Dalton in with a double. A leadoff double here in the bottom of the 5th for the freshman center fielder.
John, they are just an inning shy of
out of the Summit League. 2-1. Hit back up the middle. That's going to be through. And Kayla Nielsen with another RBI that scores Ella Dalton, and it's 5-3 Creighton battling back.
Third hit of the day for Kayla. She's scored a couple runs already in her second RBI. Just a nice job, not only by Nielsen, but also Dalton getting into loose hanging.
This one hit back up the middle, gets through on the right side. And Wilson, you saw a little bit of a limp down to first base after she hit that ball off the instep. Might be in a little bit of pain. The run comes across. And Creighton has cut the deficit down to 1 at 5-4.
Well, John, this is exactly what I was saying. They'd scored most of their runs via the home run this series. Hadn't really. It's the go-to source.
The full count delivery. Rozonki hits it along the ground. It's through on the right side. The run's going to come in to score, and we're tied at 5.
Gutierrez fell down and then stumbled in, just gets there ahead of the throw from Peyton Cody. And that's the second time a Blue Jay has stumbled between first and second. Let's see what happens as she jumped over the ball. And that's what happened. She jumped over the ball, lost her balance. Cody quickly up with it. And the umpire right there, she does get in ahead of the toss. Although now does Coach Guerrero perhaps.
This one hit back up the middle. Over to third. And the throw not in time.
And again, that's what happened to the Blue Jays yesterday off the glove of Alyssa Bosley. And this one goes awfully wild. Some pitchers have made their careers out of that. There's a deep drive to center field. Back on it is Dalton. Doesn't matter. It's over the fence. And London Gerard has staked St. John's to a 3-run lead as she brings in Mara Bianco and herself with a 3-run homer to center.
Wow, clutch performer, London Gerard. Game tied in the top of the 6th in a must-win situation. You've got your best hitter at the dish, and what does she do but take it yard for 3 big ones?
And nothing Ella Dalton could do over the tallest part of the wall. She looks up and knew. And Gerard with a big smile as she circles the bases. Yeah, that is a Anise Thompson. Whitaker can keep it going. And she does flare this one out to right. Rozaki giving chase, doesn't matter. Back-to-back home runs for St. John's as they extend the lead to 9-5 here in the top of the 6th.
Well, Whitaker continuing her great weekend. Puts another one beyond the outfield fence here at the CU Sports Complex. And she becomes the latest to wear the crown, as we're calling it. We don't know if it's official. It's unofficially official. The Dinger Queen.
And there's a smoke shot into right center field on the ground. A run will score. Everybody else will advance a base. Saren Crooker picks up the RBI as Ellie Beeson scores the run, and the Blue Jays now trail by 6.
A good approach there from Croker. Took her time, waited for the one she wanted. Hit it right back up the middle. Big smile as she drives one in.